So today's hot topic is XRP hovering around that $2 mark. Is it a support level or just a brief stop before it dips?
It's kind of like standing on a cliff edge, isn't it? $2 is a psychological level, but the fundamentals and market sentiment are the real drivers.
Exactly. People keep talking about technicals, but fundamentals, like the Ripple versus SEC case, still cast a shadow.
Yeah, even with some regulatory clarity emerging, there's still tension. Investors are cautiously optimistic, but not fully confident.
And yet we saw a decent surge in volume last week. Do you think that's institutional interest or just retail FOMO?
Could be both. Institutions might be hedging early, while retail traders chase momentum. But that $2 mark acts as both magnet and resistance.
Totally. And when you look at the chart, that level has been tested multiple times. It feels like XRP is knocking, but the door's not opening.
But what happens if it finally breaks above convincingly?
Then we might see a quick leg up to $2.50 or even $3. That's the thing with XRP. When it moves, it moves.
True, but let's not ignore the bear case. If it breaks below $2, sentiment could nosedive.
Especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum looking shaky lately. If they slide, XRP support might not hold on its own.
Right. Correlation is still strong, even if XRP fans wish otherwise. It's not entirely decoupled yet.
What's your take on the recent on-chain data? I noticed a drop in active addresses despite the price flirting with $2.
That's a red flag for me. Price rising while activity drops suggests speculators are in control, not utility users.
Good point. That divergence could hint at a weak foundation. If sentiment turns, the drop could be quick and sharp.
And sentiment is fragile. A single tweet or court update can swing things wildly.
Speaking of which, the lawsuit outcome is still pending. If Ripple gets a favorable ruling, we could see fireworks.
Definitely. A win could validate XRP's legitimacy and attract fresh capital. But the reverse is also true.
It's high-stakes poker at this point. Investors are betting not just on charts, but on courtrooms.
That's crypto in 2025 for you. Charts meet litigation. But you can't deny XRP's loyal fan base.
That army alone has helped to keep $2 alive longer than some analysts expected.
But emotion can't hold support forever. Fundamentals or external catalysts need to kick in.
So if you had to guess, does $2 hold?
Short term, maybe. Medium term. I'd be cautious unless we get a big narrative push or broader market rally.
I'm with you. Without external momentum, XRP could slip back to $1.80 or even test Wally 50.
And let's not forget macro conditions, interest rates, inflation. All these things still affect crypto appetite.
Yep, especially institutional capital. If macro uncertainty grows, risk assets like XRP might get dumped.
Then again, if the Fed pivots or loosens up, we might see liquidity rush back into crypto.
That's the hope. But hoping isn't a strategy, as they say.
No, it's not. That's why I'd watch volume and social sentiment closely. They usually tip off the next move.
Social buzz around XRP has been picking up again. Maybe the community's gearing up for something?
Possibly. Or maybe they're just getting louder before another disappointment. Hard to say.
Well, it wouldn't be crypto without a little drama, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's part soap opera, part financial revolution.
Before we wrap, what would be your line in the sand for XRP?
For me, a weekly close below $1.80 Cs would be worrying. That's when I'd reassess positions.
Makes sense. For me, a clean break above $2.10 on strong volume would give me confidence to go long.
Until then, it's all about watching the market breathe, not rushing in.
Agreed. Eyes on the prize, hands off the trigger for now.
Let's see where XRP heads next. It's at a crossroads and the map's still being drawn.
And with that, we leave our listeners to ponder. Will $2 be the launchpad or the trapdoor?
Only time and probably the courts will tell.
Catch you all next time. Stay curious and stay cautious.